All right, let's do this. Good morning. Hi, everybody. Scott, I'm here at GNS. You guys ready? Don't see any comments yet. Gonna wait for everyone to get on and see what's doing. All right. Let's see. All right, Philip Jacobs is watching. Good morning, Philip. How are you? Sandy Farnsworth. Hi, Sandy. All right, so I'm here at GNS. Hopefully there are a lot of shop owners on this video today. Everyone wants to see what's going on. Let's see, get this down here. All right, so I'm here at GNS, and before we get going with the program for today, I just wanted to tell everyone a couple things. For shop owners and consumers alike, you have to realize that when we bought Free Spirit, that it wasn't just going to be immediate, instant gratification, that we were going to be shipping right away. We bought the company in February. We needed to review what needed to be reordered and things like that. And then it takes 3 months to get the goods in. So let's say we ordered goods in April, May, June, July. So right now we're waiting for a ton of goods to get in. I know a lot of people are very anxious to get goods, and we are anxious to ship the goods as well. So we are with you. We are trying not to bog down our customer service people and have them have to contact the warehouse. We really are trying to leave the warehouse alone so they could ship. We all want goods to ship, and orders are shipping all the time. Customer service may be evasive about their answers. It's not that we don't have the information. We just don't want to keep taking the people away from picking the orders. So please understand that, like you, we want to ship the goods as quickly as possible. So with that, I want to say our main mission right now is to ship out the Della Luna. Della Luna, we've been working overtime and on the weekend, and Della Luna, Jimmy and his crew, there were 30 people working here on Saturday. There's a truck, which maybe I'll show you, maybe I won't, which has 11 pallets of Della Luna ready to go out. Please understand that we are doing our best. We're going to ship West Coast to East Coast so people get the goods close to the same time. This is not perfect. It's not a science. There's so much goods. To try to get every shop to get it at the same time is just logistically impossible. So right now, our main mission is just to get the Della Luna out and everything that ships with it. We have been very transparent to let everyone know about the delivery, like when other things are going to be shipping. You need to make sure that you're reading the emails and hearing what's going on the Free Spirit page. If you are not getting the email blast, please contact your customer service rep or your sales rep, because we need you to be knowledgeable. We need you to have the information so that you could inform your customers appropriately and don't get messed up. For example, I got an email the other day and someone didn't see the email that Della Luna was shipping in July. So the customer had a lot of irritated consumers who weren't going to get the goods in June, and it was creating all kinds of problems. So please, we are being super transparent. If you have questions, you could ask me, ask your sales rep, ask whomever. We want you to be informed. You need to understand, again, I've said this a million times, this is a huge, huge undertaking, and we understand. We are definitely behind. We lost months shipping and moving and just, digesting all of this. It's a massive thing. But in 2 or 3 or 4 months from now, we're going to be smooth sailing and everything is going to calm down. Everyone will be happy. And I think most importantly, when we get the Della Luna out, people will see that we are going. Everyone will be calm. We understand it's Halloween. The goods are in. They're shipping. So with that, let me tell you a couple other things. So today we have I plan to do the video, let's call it the retirement party, that someone had called it earlier, but due to some complications, I thought it would be much better. I had an epiphany on the plane last night that we should just do the video, create the video, and then edit it and stuff like that, and not put it here on Facebook. But please don't leave. I have other good things in store for you. So we are going to make a proper video. We're going to send it to the shop owners. We're going to give them a chance. A lot of people had said to me that there's a lot going on and this is a little bit too much to digest right now. And as you know, I'm all for constructive criticism as long as it's presented to me in a nice way. And a lot of people did present that. And I just said, hey, you know what? Let's do this. We're going to give Vanessa and Liz time to do the video properly. And they're going to do a really nice video. We'll send it to the shops with an order form and send it to the reps and give everyone an opportunity to buy it. And it will ship sometime in the future. So sorry to disappoint you. But just got to be mindful of a lot going on, and maybe it's too much overload for everybody to have to deal with these and create a whole madness on Facebook and have consumers contacting shops and saying when are these goods going to be in, when in fact they won't ship until September or something like that. So thank you everyone for your concerns and input and feedback. I do listen. I hear what you're saying, and I need to be mindful. In the end, you guys, the shop owners, are what's important to me, and I need to cater and do the right things by you. So I want some hearts for that, for all you shop owners. I know everyone was probably concerned that I was going to blow the gasket here, but I'm not. So here. So now I want to show you what we are going to do today. I want you all to see Della Luna. I want you to see that it's shipping. Yes, see, those are the hearts I was looking for. We're in this together. I'm with you guys. I hear you. I had a pleasant Sunday listening, taking all the emails in. It was really good for my golf game and my swimming with my son at the pool. But in any case, that's life. That's my job. That's what I do. Love you guys too. Thanks for the hearts. Morning, Cheryl. And I want you guys to see Della Luna. It is going. Jimmy tells me that Della Luna, he's hopeful it'll be all shipped by the end of this week. Realize this is a huge undertaking. Again, 1,000 orders. Jimmy is working like crazy. Jimmy deserves tons of kudos. He's doing what he's supposed to do, and he's making us in New York very proud. So again, Della Luna, we're starting West Coast to East Coast so everyone gets the goods close to the same time. And he's saying it's all going to be shipped by the end of this week. Again, please chill out on the customer service people unless you have an urgent matter. Do you have a class? You have an event? You have something going on that is super important, because Della Luna is a priority all week long. Nothing else is really going to happen except you're going to get whatever you got with Della Luna. Huge undertaking. Please be patient. We thank you so much for your patience. And again, I promise you, very soon we're going to be up and fully running, and things are going to be back on track, and everyone will calm down, and hopefully you guys will be super successful with Free Spirit and see that we are making the right changes that are going to make us as partners all successful and continue to grow the Free Spirit and improve upon what happened before amongst the previous owners. So let's show you some Della Luna and what's going on, and then I'm going to show you my surprise for you today, which I think you all will find pretty cool. All right, so these guys are all working very hard, and let's see, Della Luna everywhere. Look, we got it everywhere. So they're using, instead of putting these goods on the shelves, they're putting them here so it's easy for them to pack. And like I told you, you'll see, look at these people. We got 4 people. This is a crew. So Jimmy creates little crews and little teams, and they're working together, and they're pulling the Della Luna. And again, the Della Luna orders go here, as I told you before. They pick the orders, they pile them up, and then they separate it with the order right here. So this is Sanders Sew and Vac. So that is their order right there. And then further down, you can see the other orders. They separate the orders with this plastic, and then they move this plastic right here, and then they move this over to the shipping area, and then they will box it and ship it out, and then put it onto the pallets and put it in the truck for FedEx and ship it out that way. So they're all working here. They're 4 of them. They got all of Della Luna lined up. Let me show you some Della Luna, because everyone needs a little eye candy. It's Monday. I'm sure everyone had a great long weekend. So let's check this out. Look at these guys. Oh, look at them. Awesome. Tula is amazing. Love her talent. Look at this. Come on, guys. Love this, right? Awesome. Let's see what else we got. Let's see. Not getting a good one, but awesome. Look at that. Oh, sorry. Let's see what else we got. Let's try to find a good one. None of the faces are falling in the right spot for the video. Here we go. Here's a good one. Look at that. This is going to be out soon. Oh, so what I want to tell shop owners also, that we do have extra goods. So if you're pre-sold on the Della Luna and it's flying off, you know, you're pre-selling it, which is very smart. That's kind of how we work. We pre-sell. If you're doing that also, we will have more goods. There will be leftovers, but there's not going to be a ton. It's Halloween. It's already July. So I would work on getting your reorders going as soon as you can. We'd love to just get this all in and get it all out and, you know, dazzle all the consumers around the world with this fabric. Look at this one. Check out the skull. Very cool. Let's see. Very cool. Loving this. So, and then we got the eyes. The eyes are watching you guys. So there you go. All right, my selfie stick is doing a crazy dance. Let's see. So orders are going up. Hello, selfie stick. Wake up. There you go. All right, so here we go. More Della Luna. Look at these awesome butterflies. Very cool. Yes, if you need extra, call customer service, email your rep, whatever it is, you need to do that. Here we go, the basic that goes with it, or let's see, the bats and the moon. Very, very cool. So, again, by the end of this week, or close to the end of this week, Jimmy should be done with the lion's share of the orders on Della Luna. Della Luna is everywhere. So it's all right. You don't have to run for me. So here's more Della Luna. It's everywhere, guys. This is massive. So again, just wanted to tell you, on those other orders that you guys have placed that you think are going to be coming soon, you have to realize it takes us almost 3 months to get the goods back in. So a lot of the Kaffe basics and things like that. So just please be patient. Again, if you have a super, really, really urgent matter, we could, you could call customer service or email them. But if not, please just bear with us. I promise we are working on it. You see the Della Luna. Jimmy's got all hands on deck. Overtime, we're doing whatever we can. So, as I mentioned before, we are not doing the retirement party, but Liz and Vanessa are here. And these are the SKUs we're retiring. You can't see them from there, but they are gonna do a really nice video. Say hi to Vanessa. Hello. Hi, Vanessa. And Liz, say hi. I don't wanna show the SKUs because I don't wanna come over here this way. Okay. Come say good morning to everyone. I was just thanking everyone for being patient with us. And Della Luna, Jimmy thinks all the Della Luna is gonna be shipped by the end of this week or by Saturday, which would be awesome.
You gave me a great tour and it looks to be the case.
Okay, and then we'll be, you know, doing all the orders this week and then continue to ship after that. So this is all really good. All right, so they're gonna do the video, which I said we're gonna work on and fix up. And what else did I wanna show? There was something else, but all right, I'm gonna show you what I have to talk to you about. So for those of you, does anyone know who this is? Say good morning.
Good morning, everyone.
So this is Elizabeth Townsend Guard. And for those of you who are on my Facebook page, you saw last night that I posted something about she does Just Want to Quilt. Oh, you're getting a lot of hearts, so I guess people know you.
That's so cool.
And so this is a surprise. Instead of the retirement party, I have a replacement, so you got to always be prepared and be spontaneous and ready to deal with problems as they arise. So Elizabeth is here with me, and I wanted to talk to her.
Are we staying here?
Yeah, we could walk around if you want. I mean, if you want to talk
around.
about anything. But in any case, if you saw last night, I posted, she has a Facebook page and she does a blog, and she's at Tulane University, and she's studying a lot of different things from fabric. As you know, I'm a lawyer, so I like talking to her about legal things. She wants to know about copywriting dots, and it's really kind of evolved into probably something so much more than that. And Elizabeth, I'm gonna give you the floor so you could tell people what your mission is, how this came about, whatever you want to tell us.
Sure. Well, I'm a law professor, as Scott said, and I decided to do a copyright and quilting project, so my law school bought me a sewing machine, which was super great.
Which one?
Got two, actually. I told them I needed a laptop and a desktop. So I have a Juki 2010 and a Juki Exceed. I'm kind of a Juki girl.
Okay.
Then I went to market and I started to talk to people and ask them questions, and it got bigger and bigger, and now we have a podcast. We've had over 100 episodes in season 1 in 5 months. We have a quilting army. Tara here is with me, which are people that just want to quilt too. And we've interviewed everyone you can imagine. We've regular people like us, regular quilters. She's also a pattern designer. Fancy people like Scott.
Fancy, real fancy. Wait,
Leah
so
Day,
just so
Tula
let's
Pink,
can we
like
go back
everybody.
go back for one
it's
sec?
Exploded.
I want to go back for one sec.
Yes.
Can you just tell me what made you want to do quilting? Like,
Yeah.
how did that come about? You weren't really a sewer, I don't think.
Yeah, I've been sewing since I
Oh,
was
you have been a
8.
sewer. Okay,
Yeah,
so I take
yeah.
that back.
Yeah, but I was just a hobby sewist. I still am. I'm an okay quilter. But what IP professors, intellectual property professors are doing right now is there's a gap between the law and what people are actually doing. And so all of us are studying different things like clowns and roller derby and beer. And so I wanted to do the quilt industry. And it turned out the quilt industry is super complicated and much more interesting than clowns. And so it's become this huge project and it's incredible. We have an IP lab, so we're going to be starting to do pro bono work for people who have ideas for patents and need trademark work at Tulane. So we're getting that up and running. So you'd still pay the government fees, but we would give you pro bono legal work. We have a sew-along going on. We are trying to get we have a quilt workshop. We're trying to make the university give us lots of space. We're doing community projects.
Okay, so let me chime in with a couple
amazing.
questions. So
Yeah.
how did the school react when you said quilting? Were they like, really?
Well, it was really great because the Supreme Court came down with Stars Athletica, which it was about cheerleading uniforms just within the last year. So it made it more relevant. So people were like, it's not weird.
Was it a hard sell or not really?
No, they were fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I do quirky things anyway, so it was just one more thing. And it's like, the thing about this project is everybody has somebody they know that quilts, like, right? Like every single person in your life is like, oh, my aunt quilts, oh, my brother-in-law quilted or whatever. So it's a really nice project and it's super awesome. I get to meet all these really cool people and across the spectrum, like,
So
everybody.
what's the end game with this? Like, how long do you think it'll go on for? What,
Well,
like?
my last project's been 10 years going, so I suspect I like long projects.
Oh Jesus!
I know.
I'm exhausted thinking
I know.
about it.
What's the end project? For me, the academic side, something for the industry to help them not help them, but sort of across the board see what everyone else is doing in terms of what I see the role of law and creativity is. That's the academic-y side. Some help with basic things like FTC disclosures when you send stuff to people, that stuff. And then for the regular quilters, a little booklet at the cash register on basic copyright. Or I also want to help the quilt entrepreneurs out there because I'm a social entrepreneur professor to help them understand how to get through all of this stuff when you start a business and what to think about with patenting and trademark and all that, copyright. And then my big ridiculous idea, which is kind of like Scott. So I want a quilt workshop. I want a space where community can come and that it's like a gym, right? So we don't, like, you can go to a gym and work out, right? And have gorgeous big machines and all kinds of stuff and coaches and all that. And so I want to have that at Tulane and have community and be able to connect, to have people that don't have the money or the space for a long arm to be able to come and just have a membership.
Okay, so I have
and
a-
also lots of free. I'm all about the free stuff too. So I do a lot of giving.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
So you said social in your title.
Social
Can you-
entrepreneur.
What
So,
I'm trying to
yeah.
embrace social media and try to do fresh ideas and try
Right.
to bridge the gap between shop owners and consumers and just get people talking. And social media is playing such a big part in all of our lives.
Yeah.
I had said that I went to a marketing event last year, which they said 80% of what we consume on social media will be video, and that was just totally enlightening to me, and
Yeah.
that resulted in me doing a lot of videos. How do you
love your
see
videos.
social media playing a role
Oh.
in the way our quilting world evolves?
It's all of it, right? It's it. That's it. Like you see the people like Leah Day and the Crafty Gemini and Modern Society, like it's Tula Pink, like all these people, like their careers are being made in social media. There are leaders in some way, right? Like this next generation, your company and all the videos that you do. Our group, I feel like I have now, we're tiny, we're like 770 people, but they feel like friends. They are friends, right? And like I don't know. I mean, it's just great. So, but I wouldn't have known Tara without social media, and now I just adore her. I think I adore her more than she adores me and my ridiculous family that's been staying with her. Not true. Okay. It's it. These groups, these Facebook groups, 70,000 in a group, 110,000. Like, if they can figure out how to have earning power, which I don't think they've figured out yet, right? There's the buying power and earning power in that social media space that is really untapped so far. It'll be really interesting. So yeah, I think it's it.
So I'm going to put you on the spot. Do you have like one epiphany or something that you're like a wow moment with our industry where you were like, holy cow, I cannot believe that, or I never thought that would happen, or no one's going to believe this when I say it, and I hate to put you on the spot. You have something you could think of?
Well, I mean, I think it's a very like generous, and I mean, there's cranky people, no doubt, but really generous space. It's smaller than you think. So I was at a meeting at the Modern Quilt Guild meeting in Atlanta yesterday, and they were talking about all these different people, and I was like, wow, I've interviewed like all of them but one. And it was like, but I didn't set out to be like, okay, I'm going to interview all the key people, and no, it was just like who I came across, or you came from one of your reps who suggested that I interview you, and it was pretty amazing. I mean, I guess it's only been a year, and it's been a magical year.
Well, I always, I was in law and I was in trading stocks, and I always say how our customers and consumers are unlike any other customer. I mean, they're just so nice and giving.
Hugely.
I'm always amazed at the giving and the giving back, and so much of what's produced by the consumers is donation quilts and things for charity, which really is special. And this is part of why I want to keep growing our industry, because it's kind of, the numbers are dwindling, and that's upsetting, and that kind of leads into the Sew Revolution and the Sew Days, which, by the way, I just want to do a plug for myself.
Yes.
My blog is coming out later today, and I will be talking about the Sew Days event, and that I'm hearing anecdotal evidence that it is working, and people are coming out from their houses and saying, hey, I want to get back into quilting, and they're finding some new quilters. So it's great. Slow and steady would win the race for us, and we'd be happy to keep doing this. There were about 150 to 200 shops in the Sew Days event, and in fact, July 11th and 12th, I'll be at Karen Montgomery's shop, and she's doing a Sew Days event, and I will be participating in that. And hopefully you all saw me in Ole, Pennsylvania at Gail Kessler's, where I finally did some sewing. I got some great lessons. You'll watch the video and see my hands are used a lot, and I learned how to use the feed dog, so I worked that kink out, and I'm ready to start quilting and looking forward to be a part of the Sew Days event to see what's going on. Do you know what's going on with Sew Days at all? Have you talked? Did you get to speak with Lori Harsh yet?
No, I haven't.
Okay, so we'll have to hook you up with her.
So,
she's going to be good.
If you're seeing this video and you want to be interviewed, go to join our Facebook group and message me. Also, listen to the podcast. There's a bunch of them. It's so much fun. But it's really about us, meaning those that are the consumers, the buyers, the sewers, and everyone else in the.
So what kind of people are you looking to, when you say email me or contact, like what are you looking?
Everybody. Doesn't matter.
Anyone. Consumers, shop owners,
My grandmother
pattern
gave me
designers.
Everybody. We interview everyone you can imagine. So we've done 150 interviews so far.
Okay.
So, and it's insanely great. So yeah, we want to hear your story. Your story's cool. And then I ask, and it's not scary.
And they're being saved for the Quilt Alliance,
Yeah,
right?
we're preserving it. We're donating them to the Quilt Alliance, so it'll be part of history. So,
Okay, so I wanted to say, I love to plug myself.
Yes.
That's what I
Yours
do.
is
It's
great,
my
right?
Facebook page, got to
Yes.
tell people. So I don't know if you saw,
Yeah.
but I bought another pallet of sewing machines that I'm going to give away.
Awesome.
And I'm super excited about that.
great.
I just got an email, which was really cool, about this woman in New Hampshire. They had an event at a fair where a bunch of kids presented quilts, and I found out there's a gentleman there, and I forget his name, I'm sorry, but he gives sewing machines to every kid. His mother endowed to, in her will, she put money aside so every year they could donate machines to these kids in the event. So every kid who presented a quilt or some sort of project for this event got a machine, and they were all totally shocked. So I am going to reach out to this person and speak to them, because you guys know I love this stuff.
It's so great.
But, back to, are you doing anything with the donation aspect of it and how
Hugely.
generous the people are?
Yeah, it's amazing. So we're working on all of that. We are all about that. We're all about giving and connecting and community. We're all about community. So we are just We have so many plans. We're just so excited about all of it. So,
Have you given
know.
any thought to how you could maybe help with the So Days event? You know, that
whatever you
trying
like,
to
yeah.
rebuild the base of the quilters in the world and in the U.S. and
Well, let's
what
talk
have you.
about it. Let's think about it. I would love to. Also, New
Awesome.
Orleans. You got to come to New Orleans. We got a bunch of shops
I've
there.
never been to New Orleans,
Oh
but
my
I
God.
want Lori Harsh, if
Yes.
you're watching, or anyone in Fab Shop, I would love for you to talk with Elizabeth, and maybe we could get something going and get them involved with the So Days event and see if we could continue to light a
And
fire.
I totally think there's a space for the teens. And we just went to MODA, the Mott Museum of Design. That's got this really cool exhibit. But this and Sarah Trail's project, the Social Justice Sewing Academy, like all these spaces where like teens are expressing themselves through fabric, I think is a really interesting space, because again, if we can get them interested in using fabric at teenhood and when they're trying to express their life and who they are, they'll be there for life.
Did you
So,
see the video that was going around of Charlotte?
No.
She is a young girl who I think she has a cleft palate.
Yeah.
And she started making dolls for kids who have the
Very
same
cool.
ailment.
Love it.
I sent her an email.
That's so great.
And
You're
she's
so
9
cool.
years old. And I sent her an email and have been speaking with her and her mom about, because I emailed her and said, this is so
Yeah.
awesome what you're doing. I love it. It's inspiring.
great.
I'm a tear. So we're talking about maybe doing some sort of collaboration, maybe do a fabric line for her.
my
But I would
God,
love
you're
to
so-
find some
God,
young...
you're like the coolest ever.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
I know. You're
so
so
I'm
cool.
I would love to find some kids designers. I
Oh my
think that
God.
would be so cool.
I think so too.
Several years ago, we were very close to having one, and then I think she got too popular for us. I realized
Yeah.
that maybe she wasn't going to get as rich on fabric as she was with
Oh
clothing.
my gosh. Well, I got two in the car you could talk to.
Okay, so Elizabeth, I don't want to go on too long. It's
Yeah.
Monday. I'm sure everyone has a ton to do. By the way, happy July 4th to everyone. Early July
Yeah,
4th.
great.
Kind of weird how it's falling in the middle of the week.
Yes.
But hope you have a great day. Love being American. We're so lucky, and it's a privilege to be free. So, do you have any parting words before we go? And then I just want to show everyone a little eye candy.
This is the most amazing space. Thank you for inviting us down. Again, it's so cool. The pictures are awesome. It is stunning when you're here. It is
Okay.
incredible.
All right.
I'm
So
so
thank
excited.
you for being here. Thanks for being a part, and
Oh.
I appreciate you coming down.
Thanks for
This is
interviewing
cool.
me.
I
This
think
is great.
hopefully this will.
We're in Quilt Folk. Buy Quilt Folk magazine.
What's Quilt Folk magazine? Tell us.
Quilt Folk is at Barnes & Noble. It's the #1 magazine at Barnes & Noble, and it's different spaces of quilting. So Louisiana is featured here. It's Mary Fonz's magazine, and it's incredible. It's like Architectural Digest for quilters, and we're featured in that. So
Are you
can
getting
learn more.
commission for this?
Nope.
Ah.
I love it though. I
All
mean,
right.
it's really beautiful.
All right. So say goodbye to everyone. Thank you, everyone.
Ciao.
Just want to quilt.
Right.
Tell us. Give us some websites, some pages.
JustWannaQuilt.com.
JustWannaQuilt.com.
WANNA. We're on iTunes and Stitcher and iHeartRadio and everywhere. And Spreaker.
And yesterday, if you look on my Facebook page, my executive Facebook page, you will see that I have a link there and talking about it, so you can check it out. It's definitely worth a read. It's very interesting. And for those of you that like seeing the inside and hearing, what's going on behind the scenes, this is a beautiful thing. So I'm going to give you guys some eye candy. I'm going to walk
So cool.
around. I'm going to show you some fabric.
Thanks, Scott.
All right. See you later. Thank you. All right. That was great. Mixing it up a little. Let's see. So,
Looks like. Oh, no, I didn't really want it to be on me.
that was much better with the light. So, the ladies are preparing the retirement thing. So, I'm going to show you some fabric. So, these are orders that are prepared. I'm going to give you guys some eye candy. I know it wouldn't be a good Monday without a little cave and without a little this and a little that. So, let's do some PWPJ. Oh, for all you guys that, no matter what I do, you're always asking for Philip Jacobs. So you see this? There's some Philip Jacobs for you guys overseas. All right, let's see. What else we got? So we're getting long here, and I don't want to go too long. So again, these are orders that are picked. You have the order form, and then all the pieces, and they'll be packed. It looks like in some cases these orders might be missing a piece that we're waiting for, and things like that. Let's see, pattern cameo. Let's see this one. All right. What do you guys want to see today? Tell me. Philip Jacobs, you want to see Cave? Let's get in there. Let's see what we got here. This one's cool. This looks like one of my paperweights. Very neat. Let's see who that is. GP. So that's a Cafe. Let's see what else we got here. The Woven. See, they're really getting the warehouse organized so people could find the orders easier. You guys need to realize with Cafe, it's so challenging because our other companies, they group the lines together. You know, we have a group. It's called Hear Me Roar. It's 13 pieces. It's in one spot. Cafe's items are so. First off, there's so many. They're all over the place. And these people at the warehouse don't know the designs yet. So it's really, the Cafe orders are super hard to pull because they take a long time to locate all the SKUs. In some cases, the SKUs aren't here. Oh, Marilyn, I know you love Cafe. I mean, Philip Jacobs, I know. You tell me every time I do a video. But check out these peacocks. These are cool. So this is Peacock's Fuchsia. This is CH and Corianne Hague. But this is really quite beautiful. Very nice. Let's see what else we got here. So this is on order. Let's see what this is. Magenta, Painted Daisy, Cape Facet Collective, another Philip. Marilyn, you're going to be in heaven today. And Sue Fenwick and Pippin, my whole crew, all of your fan club, Philip. Let's see what else we got. Let's see. Shell Rummel. So this is Shell Rummel, really nice. And she will have a new line out in July that we'll be shipping later in the year. What else can I tell you guys? Let's see what this is. This is, you guys probably know before I do, PWAH. So, oh no. Oh no. All right, so as usual, Scott is having technical difficulties. Can't rely on this thing. Got to make sure the battery is totally full. So I'm back and now I'm holding. Sorry guys. KFC equals happiness. What is that? So let's see. Ladybug Lava. Let's see what else I could show you guys. This is Tula Pink Chipper. You guys know this one? Stripe. Let's try to get you some more stuff. Just some eye candy to look at. So more Tula Pink Chipper. I don't know if you guys knew that we have this, but we do. And more chipper. Let's see. This isn't. Okay, so this looks cool. This is Marigold, PWTP. So this is Tula Pink. I know you guys love a little Tula. All right. Let's see what else. Let's see what we got here. Tula Pink, Slow and Steady. Did you guys know we had this one still? We still have it. So, here we go. Let's see what else. So, I've been having a lot of fun when I visit shops lately doing the tours. I hope you guys are enjoying this. It's awesome to get a tour of the shops and be able to share that with you. It's so neat to see the different shops around the US and how they market differently and learn where they are. You know, like Gotham Quilts across the street from my office is you know, that's my local quilt shop. So that's very neat. And you guys got a tour and got, you know, you could go see their website. But I think it's important for people to see these shops and be able to visit them online and get orders from them online if you know they have something that you want. Again, I'm just trying to stimulate conversation. I want people talking. I want them talking about fabric. I want them calling the shops, asking questions. One thing I did want to say is that, you know, consumers need to realize that the shops cannot buy every single SKU of every single item. So you can't judge them because they don't have something, because I'm sure they have many other things and they know best what sells for them. So, you know, if there's something you want, you could call and make a request, a nice request, and perhaps they'll get it for you if they think they could sell it. But, you know, for the most part, the shop owners know their business. They know what works for them. And, you know, it's just important to realize that you can't have it all. You know, shops have 5,000 bolts. There's probably tens or hundreds of thousands of bolts around that people could buy. So you just have to realize that, again, you could speak with the shop owners, be nice, Ask them, do you have this? Can you get it for me? And I'm going to be doing a new series at the end of each month, and I'm going to be showing all the different fabric lines, inspirations, the color cards for certain lines that we're shipping in the previous month. So I'm hoping, I'm out of the office Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday this week, Thursday, that all my team has put together the things that I need to do a Facebook Live on Thursday and show all the lines that are shipping in June. This is to help the shop so people know what's coming, and then consumers can call and say, hey, are you getting this? Maybe they are, maybe they aren't, and maybe the shops will come on Facebook and say, hey, I'm getting that, or not. But again, you need to realize shops cannot buy every single item. Also, shop owners, hopefully there's some on here today. I am working on my Facebook page for shop owners. I realize and I'm learning that it's important to separate the shop owners from the consumers, so we could talk about different things. Not everything needs to be public for the world. Some things need to be between myself and the shop owners. So stay tuned for more information on that. This will be for just shops that are my customer, meaning you buy from one of my sales reps in the US or Canada. You must be up to date on your payments. This is a privilege to be here. We're going to have private information, special things, special opportunities, whether it's a sale, a promotion, an advertisement, something exciting that's coming out that we want to share with you and we want you to know ahead of time. This is, what do we got here? Laura Heine. So a lot going on. Listen, this is a learning experience for me, and it is for everyone else. I'm trying to be a little different and, use video, use social media more. And again, I'm not perfect. I listen to a lot of the shop owners, their concerns with the video, and I agree it would have caused a little bit of a frenzy, and now is not the time for a frenzy because we at Jaftex and Free Spirit are kind of already in a frenzy. So rather than add frenzy on top of frenzy, we are not. So this is Holly Berry. This is Verna Mascara. Oh my God, it's so hot here today. Guys, make sure to hydrate. Super hot. Let's see, this is cool. Heavenly Rays, purple. PWJS, Jane Sassman. Kind of neat. And then we have it in black and yellow. Hi, Jane Sassman, if you're here. Let's see, we're almost going on 45 minutes, and I don't want to kill you guys because it's Monday. I'm sure everyone's got to go to work unless you called in sick already. All right, here we go. Let's give you some Kate Fassett, and then I'll wrap things up and do whatever I got to do here today. So spring 2012. So this is an old one, but listen, we're keeping them. Again, as the sales continue on certain items, we will continue to sell them because the numbers speak it all, and orders tell a story, and we're listening. So here, this is, I guess, a big. So this is Philip Jacobs. All you Philip Jacobs fan, you like this one? Let's see. This is 2012. So these are a little bit older, but we have them, and maybe one. We do have books that we're making for the sales reps to show the shop owners, so they could have a more cohesive, story of what we have. It's the same thing as picking the SKUs in the warehouse. It's very complex. There's a lot going on. Kaif is amazing. He has so much product that we need to figure out how to show it in a way that is digestible for everybody. So look at these. These are just beautiful. Love these. Oh, now that when I'm a quilter, I'm going to be all over this. I'm going to be stealing fabric out of here. It's going to be awesome. Here we go, more. Let's see, who's this? This is Collective. By the way, did you guys know it was Brandon Mabley's birthday earlier last week? Happy birthday, Brandon. Hope you're doing well. Looking forward to seeing you at Quilt Market. I'm sure you got tons of birthday wishes. Let's see what else we got here. Oh my God, it's so hot in here today. Let's see, Japanese chrysanthem. Oh, I know that people love this one. Check it out. This is a beauty. All right. Let's see. Love just seeing stuff. So what else? I think that's it. Anyone have any questions? I saw someone asked if I learned how to sew. I did. I'm making progress and expect to make a lot more, probably quickly, which is good. You'll be happy to know my wife Lori has a lesson tomorrow. So the Fortunoffs are well on their way to being quilt addicts. Let's see what this is. This is Classics Aboriginal Dot. This is, who is this? It doesn't say. GP. So GP is Kaif. PW, Patchwork. GP is Kaif. I don't know. It's some other, I guess that's his name, or maybe it came from a long time ago. But all right, so let's see. I think that's kind of it for me. If you have a question, quick, I'll...
That. Otherwise, I'm sweating like crazy. I love you guys too. Hope this was good. Sorry I didn't give you the retirement party. I hate to disappoint, but I got to do the right thing. That's most important for me. I need to make smart business decisions and educated business decisions. And from now on, it's not on you, don't worry. From now on, I will maybe have a little bit of a sounding board of some quilt shops and bounce some ideas off them. Because sometimes I don't think of all the different aspects, and I don't want to, make any missteps. Again, I've told everyone a million times, I'm not perfect, and I probably will never be perfect. I strive to be as the best I can be, but that's what you get. So anyway, have a great week. Love you guys. Thursday, I will have more information about doing the video on the lines that shipped in June for you all to see. And if it's not Thursday, I'll keep you posted. But all the videos you could watch all the time. So if you miss them live, don't worry. You could watch them later when you get home from work, before you go to sleep, when you wake up, whatever, on the train. It's all good. So thanks for following me. Thanks for listening. Thanks for understanding that I didn't do the retirement party. I hope you liked Just Want to Quilt. And I thank you all. Have a great week. Peace.